My game's just so bad right now. What is happening right now?
We need to just be focused, keep our eye on the ball. Get him.
Yeah, good
Good serve.
Stay consistent. Get the ball back. We're all good.
3, 2, 1.
Oh,
Wow.
All right. 0-0.
yeah, you suck.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
No. Take one. Take one. No.
All right.
Free up.
Yes.
Oh, nice shot.
Way to
Wow.
close
That
that
one.
net.
Great hands
Finally
from
did
Mike.
something.
All right.
We've seen almost no volley-to-volley matchups this entire match. 10-point breaker, they pull one out. What a point.
Watch.
No.
Kristen. Oh, did she get it?
Yeah.
No.
What a move from Mike.
Yeah.
We've been talking about that all day. He wasted the 10-point tiebreaker to pull that out.
Man, 2-4. All right.
No. A little deep.
Come on.
Nice serve, Maddie.
No.
Ouch. Yeah, you're so bad.
Great job from Maddie there, just to not do too much, but get it right at the feet.
Just back.
Man, oh man.
Get him.
Yeah.
Yeah, good
Good
serve.
serve.
No.
Great job from Chris there. Megan's looking to make a move.
Yours.
Great job from Mike moving forward now.
Watch
Wow.
it. Nice.
Just overpressed the
It's
shot.
there.
Maddie, again, great hands.
Yep.
Just really underrated this whole match. I feel like every time a question has been asked of Maddie at the net, she's had the answer. Great move.
It's you.
Yeah.
Great shot.
Good shot.
She recognized the move from Chris, which I think came a little bit too early and
Yep.
just left way too much space open. Megan hit a nice shot with margin.
Yeah.
Nice.
Just like that, it's 8-7.
The thing you can ask for the most in mixed doubles from the women's server is get help from the net player, and Mike absolutely stepped up on
Yep.
both of those points, helping out.
Okay, 7.
Yeah, nice serve.
Oh,
Thanks. Nice 7.
take two.
Hey, if you're Mike, do you go after something or do you play the percentages here?
If I were Mike, I'd play the percentage on the return, follow it in. Force them to
Right
beat
there.
you with a pass, with a lob, something that's a little difficult.
That's just
Nice
garbage.
playing,
Way to
Chris.
carry me through
Nice
that
play.
Dirty match.
First time together, not bad.
Great point.
Good playing.
Nice
Nice
playing,
playing.
guys.
Nice playing.
What a match. Twists and turns, shifts of momentum, third set tiebreaker. Even in the tiebreaker itself, we had shifts of momentum.
Yeah.
I feel like strategy was key. I feel like margin was key. It made for a really exciting matchup. Chris and Maddie, the steady ship that stood through it.
Yeah.
Felt a little bit shaky there at the end. They played well. I know I got a little tight there at the end, started pushing them, but
I think
you know,
you
we
made
did
so
what we
many
need to.
shots in that last that last tiebreaker, and I was just missing left and right. But you were, if you say you're tight, you didn't look like it. You were hitting a lot.
It's only because I'm trying hard, but
yeah.
I'm tight as heck, yeah.
I mean, they, they played very well.
No, they
to
did.
get to where they, to get that set
Yeah.
and get us into the tiebreak. We
They
were
upped their
fortunate
game.
enough to win it. I almost brought us down with all my missed shots. That was not good.
I don't know about that.
Not good
but-
tennis on my end, but the serve was about it.
Hey, we pulled through.
But
You
we
had some
did.
amazing serves there,
Yeah,
that's for sure.
I just got to figure out my rallies here. I'm just missing too many right now.
Yeah, I mean, it happens.
But sometimes that happens. I mean, in doubles, it's so difficult to get into a rhythm, and that's
Yeah.
what the real issue for me is. And you're just getting a few really hard shots that you have to make without like that singles rhythm, and that's where I
Yeah.
struggle.
No, it's,
But you played awesome.
yeah, it felt pretty good today.
Your backhands were good. The forehands weren't an
And
issue.
they upped their game that second set.
Oh, they did.
And
Yeah.
they're pretty sharp, so.
Hats
yeah,
off to them.
They played well.
I mean, Mike brought his serve, and
Oh, his serve was scary. I knew if that point we didn't get that one, I was like, they're going to go
Yeah.
up by one. That's
oh
gonna
yeah,
be-
and Megan's just a solid
Yeah,
player
she's
all
very
around.
solid. And she had some really good volleys there at the
oh,
end,
yeah.
too. So.
Yeah, it's very, very tough when she's at the net.
Yeah.
And her baseline game, I mean, she rips those backhands. So both of them really, hit the out of the ball. Made it tough for us, but
Yeah.
you handled it no problem.
Hey,
and
we pulled
were
through. We
Fortunate
did
enough to win that one. So
So.
I'll play today.
Yeah, me too.
Good match. I think the tiebreaker was just some mistakes, to be honest.
Yeah, double faulting on the first two
I mean,
serves probably wasn't the best.
we came back. What was it, 7-10?
Yeah, I mean, it was close, but it wasn't what it was supposed to be. So
Yeah.
it was a lot of,
It was more like the first set.
yeah, it's
That's
like
like-
we reverted back to the first set and we were making stupid mistakes again. But I mean, for first time playing together,
Yeah,
that's pretty good,
yeah. I would have been willing to play a full third if we had more time.
Yeah.
So.
for sure.
All right, well done.
Nice playing.
You too.
Yeah, so this real tennis match has been brought to you by our friends at playercourt.com. Playercourt.com is a great resource for matching you up with local players in your area at your level. They also offer informative coaching videos and coaching tips as well, and can pair you up with partners at your level of tennis in your area. So thanks again. Click the link in the description below as well on playercourt.com/ET for a discount. All right, Chris, Maddie, great win. Mike, Megan, great playing. We enjoyed watching it up in the booth. We got a few questions for you guys post-match. So the first thing I want to talk to Maddie about. So Maddie, you were very steady throughout the match. Aiden and I kind of remarked that you were sort of the unsung hero of the match. You were playing good percentage tennis. You handled volleys well when they came to you. Do you want me to just kind of talk us through your strategy for the match and your expectations coming in?
Yeah, I mean, that was kind of my goal, to just basically be steady and try and get the ball in, get the ball deep. Yeah, I think that's why it's kind of like, for me, sometimes I feel like the point's kind of out of my hand, though. So I'm like, okay, I'll try and be consistent. But when you guys started playing really well, I was like, well, I got to up my game. I can't just keep doing the same thing because you guys are putting shots away. Volleys, I was kind of surprised. Like, lately, my volleys felt off, but today felt pretty good. It worked out, so yeah.
Got them when you needed them, yeah.
I guess so.
So my next question for Megan and Mike. So after the first set, what was kind of your takeaways from how you played in the first set, and how did you change? What were your adjustments going into the second set?
I think first set we were just too comfortable at the baseline, and this is doubles, and they're both great singles players, so I think we just had to change our game over to doubles and come into the net. So that was our goal going into the second set. Would you have anything to add?
Yeah, I mean, it was just more consistent tennis, closing on balls, poaching at least a little bit, making sure that we're hitting deep cross court when we're back. That always helps in doubles instead of giving them that short ball. I mean, that's it.
And for Chris, you did a great job, especially on Mike's serve, neutralizing the returns. What were your kind of expectations coming in as far as Mike's serve goes? And then how did it feel kind of returning, given that you had Mike's high pace first serve and then you had Megan's sort of percentage serve tennis?
Yeah, so starting with Mike's serve, I see it a lot. We've played singles, and I've gotten so comfortable just really blocking it back. But today, for whatever reason, I was blocking them, a lot of them long, and I just realized I just need to not go for as much. You know, it's not like, you know, Brian up there, 6'9", is going to hit an overhead, and Megan's overheads are good, but you're not 6'9", so I don't need to go that like close to the baseline with them. But we talked before, and we said, you know, we're just going to moonball them. You're going to see what Mike can do from back there, and that's actually why I have this welt now. You know, because of that strategy. And then I really struggled with your serve, Megan. Obviously you see that because I'm not used to deuce side, I would try to stand way over, and you would like kind of go at me, and then I'm trying to like move over and hit it inside out and keep it away from this guy. And I just should have started hitting backhands and being confident in it, because I've been working on it. So both, I mean, it was a struggle returning today. And obviously I couldn't really find it, but I mean, they both served well and made it difficult. It is, like you said, two different serves, both strong in their own ways. Megan keeps it really low, and Mike hits it faster than you can see, so.
Mike, had you ever thought at any point about making like a serve and volley approach into the match? Because it seems like, so in the first set you were sort of content to hit your first serve and get into rallies. The second set, it seemed like you made a smart move to, you know, hit some ground strokes, but make an effort to move forward, and that paid dividends. Did you ever consider the serve and volley off of your serve?
Well, considering their moonball strategy, that made it extremely difficult to be aggressive like that. Against most people, I do try and do that, like people that'll hit a cross court, like hard return. Unfortunately, their strategy would foil that in any sense of it, so that's just how it is. But I do like doing that more than just sitting back and waiting for the ball come to me.
So the moonball strategy, we can confirm it was the smart strategy, you guys.
Yeah.
Figured it.
As soon as this goes live, everybody that sees it is just going to moonball my serve. It's over. I should just retire.
I know Aiden's got some questions that he's itching to ask you guys as well.
Chris, you were standing very close to the net when Maddie was serving, and Megan and Mike are both pretty big hitters from the baseline. What was your thought process with being so close to the net?
Just have a lot of balls, and you know, get right in there, and like if I mishit it, I want it to be a drop shot. My goal is to just reflex my racket on it, and yeah, it didn't work so well against you. But I mean, I feel like if I stand back another 4 feet, I have a little more time, but I'm just gonna like frame it in the net or something like that. At least here it can be some sort of a reflex, maybe.
I felt bad after the first ball, otherwise all those balls would be going to you.
And you'll hear that in the confessional. You sailed one on the next point, and I said over there, it is a legitimate shot, and it's the smart shot, because otherwise you hit to Maddie's backhand. And why not just hit it at me? I am a liability.
I felt really bad after that.
So then you sailed one the next point, and you know, I felt bad because that's not the best shot. The best shot is to actually hit it at me.
Okay. And then for Mike and Megan, you guys haven't played together before. Was that something that you maybe, like earlier on in the match, because you improved your play, do you think that may have affected your ability to, early in the match, to work together? Or do you think it was just maybe a strategy thing, and your strategy change was really the key?
I think both. For me, you know, it takes a while to feel comfortable with a partner. You kind of know each other and can read each other, and we didn't have that advantage.
Yeah, it's difficult with net play in like particular. Like you don't know which ball your partner is going for, and you don't know how much of the court they can cover. So I know there were like 1 or 2 balls that I was like, oh shit, I need to go get that. But
yeah, Maddie did a good job getting her volleys over my head, and it was just out of my reach. And
yeah, it's difficult.
No pace, and then he had to cover, so.
Yep.
Which, they were good volleys, so.
Yeah, you had some good ones at the net, though, especially at the end when you
Thanks.
crossed across. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah, I had to do a little more there than just, yeah.
The last question that I have for you guys, so Chris and Maddie, the match had ebbs and flows, so you guys came out really strong. Megan and Mike picked up their level big time in the second set. What did you guys, if anything, change about your game in the third set tiebreaker, and how do you feel that things went after having lost the second set?
Well, I think one of the biggest things that we're trying to do is like stay relaxed, stay loose. And honestly, I mean, at least from my side, just trying to, I don't know, keep the ball in, play consistent. For the returns, like try and get back the serves, not make too many errors there. I would have been concerned if Mike was back on serve again, but yeah, pretty much same thing.
Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me is, hey, let's just, we're just going to play relaxed and play our game. And I clearly didn't get that message because I missed a lot of balls that match, even in the tiebreaker. But just want to say I mean, your back must hurt because you carried me pretty hard.
Because my passion, I'm kidding.
And then I have to ask, it wouldn't be a real tennis match with Chris if I didn't ask this. Chris, the tweeners.
Not a
I feel
single
like we
one.
saw so few for
There
Chris.
was just
got
one,
one.
right?
Oh, one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just one, yeah. We had like a bet that there were going to be like 10 plus.
So, I mean, I was hoping that I'd get more opportunities, but, when you...
I don't hit lobs.
Yeah, it's different than playing like a Mark where if I get to the net, he's lobbing me. If him and I play singles, clearly there's going to be a lot. But no, it's mostly that hard, fast-paced doubles, which I'm not the best with. So, yeah, just the one. And Maddie's actually in the process of learning it. So
Learning.
I told her to go for it.
Training. I don't think I had a chance, really.
No, we didn't really have many, just the one.
Plus, I need like the perfect shot if I'm going to even attempt it without completely just making a fool of myself.
It's a bit of a leg lift for you right now, but we'll get it there.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a mythical doubles
Don't.
team to watch out for, the double tweener team.
Maybe someday.
So again, guys, great match, lots of back and forth. We had a lot of fun watching it up in the booth. Great win for you guys. And thanks to everybody for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe and follow Real Tennis for more exciting match play.